Okay, YouTube, this is my three-wheeler project I've been working on for quite some time now. I got it off my cousin. He fucking completely and utterly destroyed the bitch. As you can tell, that is the original front end. But if you see right here, these are brand new shocks. Got them off eBay for like 30 bucks. You see that I had to heat this up right here on both sides because, well, the shocks that were on it were completely seized. And I'm pretty sure my dumbass uncle, or cousin, whatever you want to fucking call him, had ran it into a curb or a tree, but when he did that, he made the, tire completely fucking flat, and it's a tubeless, so it should be all good. But heated it up, bent it back out, put new shocks on it, 30 bucks, that's a pretty good investment. Still gotta get the handlebars and everything fixed up, because right now I'm kind of cheap right now, and just put a piece of cardboard in here and tighten it down just to give it some grip. But this is my gas right here. Works pretty fucking simple. I didn't have a long enough gas line or throttle cable, so I used this electrical connector that's used to crimp down wires or whatever. Basically, the cable goes through it. This little nut right here tightens up against that, and then I drilled a hole in the frame and just beat this down into there because, as you see, I ran out of wire. Then I was cheap because I needed to connect two of the cables together to finish up the system. So I took a regular nut, drilled a hole through it, and then took a bolt, drilled a hole through it, and put the nut over top, and ran the two wires together to crimp them. Works very nice. And took another one of them electrical connectors, as you see right there. Okay, then we're going to get to the brake system real quick, and I'll follow up on the gas. Brakes were, because it's got a, fucking differential on the back, so as you can tell, I pull the tire toward me and the other tire goes the other way if nobody knows how the differential works. But the brakes are the original on the cart, as you can see right here. This is underneath the engine mount. I just took some steel cable, ran a bolt through it right here, and looped it around. Got the other one like that too. Got it V-connected right here through this. This is actually going to be a brake pedal, this big long ass wire. I didn't have anything else to do, but as you can see, the brakes do move and they do work very good once you have a lot of pressure on them. I got my Comet 30 torque converter. Very, very, very nice fucking piece of equipment. Like, I'm very impressed with it. It makes me very happy because the first time I started it up and revved the bitch, I popped a wheelie on this whole thing. And I was standing on the front little ledge right there. So it's got some fucking horsepower behind it. But the one flaw about the Comet 30 is that the chain link, when you make the chain link itself is too fucking wide and it rubs against this piece right here and the wall right here. And then it gets caught up on all these little nubs right here, and it'll just beat against it, and it won't fucking go. But as you can see, this is basically how it goes. Very, very simple. It's basically like a cheap chain tensioner, because, well, these little fins right here, as you can see, actually kind of go at an angle like this, and the chain cannot come contact because that actually cools it down. So what I did was I put the, tensioner or, idler gear right there. I got away with using the chain links, but all I did was just, weld them together, grinded it down. Yeah, it's not perfect or anything, but it fucking works. Ended up making this motor mount because the actual original engine, I'll have some pictures of that later, like fucking sitting out here. Like, I don't know why. It was an old Briggs & Stratton's flathead, 3 horse. This is a Predator 6.5 horse. It came from Harbor Freight. This I got off eBay. The Comet 30 was 170 bucks off eBay, and is a pretty good one, 3/4 shaft. The motor is a 6.5 horse from Harbor Freight. It's a Predator. Got it for 95 bucks with a 20% off a coupon. The cart I got for free because my uncle fucking destroyed it. And you should see all the goddamn pieces I pulled off of it. But basically, the throttle works when you press that lever in the front. It actually pulls it forward like this, and you see that little screw right here. This little screw is the speed control screw. Tells it when it's not allowed to rev no more. It's a pretty sweet system. You do that same cable for the throttle. Just put it in here, tighten that screw down, and it'll clamp that in. And then you got this little wire right here. You tighten up that right here, and that's basically for the throttle. But you have to loosen this lock nut right here in order for it to work. So basically, it works really good. Let me start her up for y'all. Make sure gas and everything's on. Saves the carburetor pretty damn good. There we go. As you see, works very nice. Sorry about the noise. This is the torque converter. And the chain. As you see, the shit works pretty damn nice. Need to put a tensioner on the back piece of chain, but it hasn't popped yet. And if it breaks, fuck it, I'll just put another chain link on it. So basically, this is what this one does. Well, that's about it. So there's a piece of shit that I built from scratch, and this is the seat and everything that goes on it. Tell me if you guys have ever seen this one before, so give me a holler. Alright. Thanks for watching. Comment. And I will respond. Thanks.